Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon reading in Scorpio on the 23rd of April. We're still under the energy of the solar eclipse, which occurred a couple of days ago. A day ago, not sure. I've been feeling the energy for ages, so we will be feeling that energy for a while longer. I am doing personal readings, and the information for that you'll find in the description box below. I'm still giving away free readings on or about the first of each month, and I really enjoy all of you who have participated in that. I appreciate the comments and your generous donations with so much gratitude. I am particularly appreciative for all of you that are here now and supporting me with your energy or in whatever way that you do. It's felt. And thank you in advance for that. Leo, your energy, the Two of Pentacles. This is you integrating your experiences of the past with opportunities and possibilities moving forward into the future. You're at the fulcrum here, holding these two entities together. However, there is a sense of anxiety, of waiting, of learning as much as you can, of a sense of feeling as though you might not be prepared. You don't know enough. And of course, that is not true. You are more than prepared. You are more than ready. It does require you to learn new skills, new perspectives, but you are more than capable of doing that. This is asserting that indeed life is a dance. There's never a perfect or static equilibrium that we achieve. We have to work at that balance every day, and that sense of dancing as fast as you can is part of perhaps the energy you may be feeling as a result of the solar eclipse. In the 10th house, the house of your social position, the way others see you, the Hanged Man is really reinforcing this idea that you're attempting to achieve balance by retreating somewhat, by holding back, by withdrawing, stepping back in order to shift your perspective. You're aware that you have opportunities around you, but you also feel clear that in order to take advantage of them, to leverage them, to amplify them, you need to cultivate a different perspective, a fresh way of looking at things. And in that way, you are making a sacrifice of immediate action and immediate movement as you step back and plan, contemplate, look at the field of possibilities and look at the possible ways that you could prepare yourself to move forward. And this does represent a shift in as much as where you once wanted to express yourself for the value of your own support and abundance, you now understand that your expression of love has a tremendous impact on the fate of others, on the resources of others, on the well-being of others. In the first house, the Queen of Pentacles, Leo, you are very well equipped at doing what needs to be done, doing it methodically, doing it carefully. And there's a part of you that is understanding again that you're doing this. You're supporting your community, your family, your tribe because your actions impact others in a way that you are now recognizing you're in a position to model that for others. There may be specific others, children, co-workers, friends, that you are modeling best practices with, but this idea that you are taking what you have and refitting it for other uses, that you're transforming what you have into what you want, is very much motivating you to move methodically, consistently, to recognize and be grateful for the abundant opportunities all around you for stability, for security. In the fourth house, the Ace of Swords. This is the house of your home, your roots, your history. The Ace of Swords is connecting to a fresh insight, an illumination about your home. This is the area that the full moon is particularly highlighting for you. So there may be new information, new knowledge, a new truth that has been revealed, not only about your home, your family, but about your own origins, your roots, your foundation. And this information is leading you to a clearing away of illusions, to a fresh view, a pursuit of truth that may have taken you or may be taking you in a new direction or given greater clarity about the power of your words, the power of the way that you can present yourself, present new ideas, present this new idea or this truth. In the seventh house of your significant others, the Queen of Swords. So you're balanced here with two queens, the practical, abundant manifester, and the one who is able to be in discussion, in negotiation, and to facilitate this exploration, this personal exploration, so that I see you as a counselor to others, as someone whom others can go to with questions, and you can help them explore their questions. This is a dispassionate effort you're capable of doing, understanding again the impact of your words on others and how you can exhibit a sense of an honest pursuit of the truth through your ability to find out more information, to be in conversation, particularly to challenge your own assumptions, helps you to see and reflect back to others how they can challenge theirs. I hope this reading is resonating for you, Leo. If so, please like this video, share this with others, comment below, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And the guilt card is certainly not what we like to see, but instead it reads quite to the contrary. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And I think we see a lot of evidence of that, particularly in this Ace of Swords, in the house of your roots, your origins, your family story. There is some new information that you receive that does release you from an old set of assumptions you've had. And from the flora and fauna of Africa, we have flipped over the red-headed vulture. And the plant associated with that is actually the most beautiful Scotch thistle. And the key word is self-respect. Accept your flaws and strive to be a better you. Learn from your mistakes and move on. It will be very rewarding. So I'm going to clarify the Queen of Pentacles in the first house with the Five of Cups in the second house and the Justice card in the third house. It is natural when one is contemplating moving forward in a new direction to have a healthy amount of concern or to entertain the possibility that what you want to do may not work. You may be rejected. Your ideas may not be good enough. You may miss the mark in some ways, but it is only natural to entertain that as part of the gratitude for the effort that has gotten you to where you are. You are in a place of understanding better how things have been out of balance in the past. This sense of leveling and creating an even playing field for yourself, smoothing out the bumps, is something we've already seen here. So that this juggling you may be overall experience about how to move from the past into the future is something that is the result of your understanding the past better, your understanding that in fact you were not treated well, and that again gives you cause for hesitancy, reserve, as you contemplate a new opportunity, a new connection. And by connection, I mean with not only potentially an individual, a group of individuals, or a goal, or organization, or entity. So we can commit to our community, we can commit to a project, but on the verge of that, you are recognizing that you've had experiences that have caused you to a healthy doubt, an appropriate caution, right? It hasn't always worked out for you in the past, but that is not keeping you from connecting to a higher part of yourself so that you understand you're deserving of at least trying something new. The Justice card is, in fact, helping you to understand that these experiences that may have been reflected in rejection, ill treatment, oppression, even abuse, dare I say it, is really something that you understand you owe yourself the redress to that experience. And the best revenge is success in this case. So you're moving forward with a sense of deservedness and worthiness. In the fourth house, the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Knave of Swords in the fifth house and the King of Cups in the sixth house. The theme of your willingness to challenge yourself, to think dispassionately about the way forward that serves you best, is a result of addressing, looking fearlessly at the things that have hurt you, the things that have not worked out well for you, and how that in many ways has been the result of your own self-doubt, your own insecurity or instability. In many ways, you are now looking more logically, more objectively at the opportunities for creative growth. You may be helping children, teaching, most likely youths, but this is anyone you're teaching, training, responsible for nurturing their creativity, nurturing their development of goals, their development. And this is because you have matured through the experiences you've had. You've come to a greater emotional equilibrium that doesn't require or doesn't necessitate the sense of vengeance, getting back, sinking down to the level of those who may have hurt you, who may continue to hurt you. Instead, you have recognized the things you've overcome in your life quite honestly. The things that once felt they would bury or overwhelm you have been transcended. And that journey of healing, that journey of recognizing what you thought was your weakness, your vulnerability, has become your strength. That strength is your maturity, your ability to control your emotions, to let them flow, both towards yourself and towards others, but to not be controlled by them. The Queen of Swords in the 7th house is clarified by the 9 of Cups in the 8th house and the Wheel of Fortune in the 9th house. So you are practicing this ability to not only identify the things that support you, that you love, that are evidence of your desire, your ambition, your pleasure, your joy, but you're enjoying the process. You're recognizing that every part of the journey has a role to play, that you've learned something from even the most difficult heartaches that you've endured, the failures you have overcome in order to try again. And there's a strong sense here that despite the difficulties, despite the failure, you're willing to try again. And because of this attitude, the sense of empowerment, the sense that you can take care of yourself, the universe is rewarding you with more opportunities. Perhaps what appears to others to be good fortune or good luck is really a kind of karma that you've manifested as the result of doing the hard work, being diligent, being persistent and consistent, supporting those who needed your support without asking for help or expecting any immediate reward. You know that the well-being of all members in your family or on your team elevates the vehicle of the entire family, the entire team, or the entire project or endeavor that you're about. There may be some opportunities to travel for you or a member of your team, a member of your family. And through that, there is a recognition that what you are capable of beginning or doing can find many more comfortable environments in the larger world. That you may see places where what it is that you want to do or are doing is better received, is better supported. And that gives you the place to anchor in to a place from which you can truly build your abundance, your security, your stability, your vision, whatever that vision is. The 10th house hangman is clarified by the Hermit in the 11th house and the 10 of Pentacles in the 12th house. This ranunculus here is shedding these beautiful, tiny spark feathers, I call them. They look like little feathers and they're beautiful red. Is such an incredible and powerful inspiration and evidence of the energy of the solar eclipse. I love it. And for you, Leo, the sun, it's all about your power to uplift and bring joy into the world. So there are 2 10s here in this reading. That's you in transition, you making the change that you are contemplating, you're envisioning, you're trying to plan, you're trying to see the possibilities clearly before you. There is some legacy that you have benefited from. And my sense is that you have received this legacy in part in the past and perhaps used it. It doesn't necessarily mean that this inheritance, this cultural heritage, whatever it is that you are a recipient of, that you've benefited from, is something you now realize you can amplify, grow for the benefit of others by utilizing that resource better in the present moment, so that you're understanding better how to use the resources you have, perhaps resources you've taken for granted. Thinking that perhaps as an example, because of this resource or inheritance, I can sit back, I can coast, when actually you're being inspired to go within and really tap into your vision for yourself, your family, and the world you want to be a part of, and the ways in which this largesse, this benefit that exists for you, perhaps always has, can be of greater use to fulfilling an authentic expression of who you are. Now that you understand that you have the right to be who you are, to want the things you want, that you're deserving and worthy of pursuing love, abundance, support, health. And these are things that you have needed to pull into, that you are contemplating in your pull back away from the fray, away from the noise, away from the chaos of your life, of your community, of a chaotic world, in order to contemplate that in a way that lets you reconnect with your truths, with those beliefs that verify that you are deserving of all that you have. And in fact, you have the skills and the ability to leverage that into more, to amplify what you have, so that it not only serves you better, but serves others better as well. I'm going to finish up this reading with a crystal oracle, Leo, and truly hope that this reading is supporting you in some way, that you're finding answers, and I appreciate all your comments to that end. And I've pulled the soda light. Speak your truth. Thank you so much, Leo, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.